Welcome to the Prince Makai channel. It's your boy Prince Makai, and I'm back with another video.
And all the smoke like a vape pen. Hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Fucking the game over, dropping bangers with no hit.
I did not cut my hair, but as you can see, I got braids. Return of the braids. Return of the what?
It's the return of the. Oh wait, no way, you're kidding.
The braids. Return of the braids. I'm about to go work out, but I do want to make a short video about the fascination that people have, especially my generation and younger, with the whole YN, or not even YN, but street gay boys, girls. They want gangsters. They want people that are in the streets, people that are selling drugs, people that are, in gangs. And
what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga.
The more you get older, I feel like you should grow out of that shit, because for me personally, I don't want someone that is a gangster, a thug, a menace to society.
You're a menace to society.
And this is no offense to people that are in the streets, that are gang banging, that are, in the hoods and stuff like that, in that lifestyle. But I just don't think it's cute. I never respected anything about it. And I just feel like you should want to do more, with your life than being in gangs and gang banging and being in the streets. So I don't want someone like that, because that shit is dangerous. Have you ever heard of wrong place, wrong time, guilty by association? Like, I don't know if people remember Magnolia Shorty. She was a rapper from Louisiana.
She became the first female rapper signed to Cash Money Records, later known for launching one of today's biggest rappers, Lil Wayne.
She was in the car with her boyfriend at the time. He was gang affiliated. He was in the streets. He was involved in, in the gangs and stuff. And they were driving, and they somebody put up and just fired bullets and killed both of them, I believe. I personally feel like had she never even been involved with him, that would have never happened. She was well loved by the community. She was considered what they call a bounce legend there in New Orleans. So, who would want to harm or kill her? And Louisiana, from what I've heard, I met people that live there, and I met people that are from there. And what I've seen on TV, what I've seen on the internet, what I've seen period about Louisiana is no joke. It's one of the most dangerous states in terms of streetwise and the urban hoods and communities and the ghettos.
That's scary to me.
For some reason, people don't learn unless they are literally killed or something happens to them. So I don't want to be with someone, in a relationship with someone that is involved in the streets. If you sell drugs or do anything like that, this is your hustle. Get money by any means necessary. But at the same time, if you are involved in the streets and you are in gangs and you are doing gang activity and you're involved in murders, you're involved in robberies, setups, or what have you, I can't date you. I can't be with you, because that is a safety hazard to myself, and I want to be safe in my life. I want to be safe. I want to live a safe life. I've never been shot before. I've never been shot at. I've never been in a real dangerous situation, and I want to keep it that way.
I'm safe in an environment with you.
Me personally, I don't want to be with someone that's involved in that lifestyle, because it's always going to be bad. Even the mafia, being involved in the mafia or the mob, the original gangsters, that's so very dangerous. Family of the mobsters, the wives, the kids, the nephews, the uncles, whoever. That was dangerous for them because these people are ruthless.
Let me tell you something. Don't you ever touch.
And they will go after your family to get revenge on you, and so the mobsters and the gangsters and all the thugs out here, and people who are just involved in bad dealings or people who are involved in dangerous activities, they don't really realize that they're putting their family and their friends at risk. And if I'm gonna date you and be with you, you cannot be involved in the streets. People in my generation, they think that shit is cute, and it's
Not cute.
even people older. Everybody thinks that shit is cute. From what I've seen, I always hear people say, "Yeah, I want a thug. I want if he ain't from the streets, if he ain't gang. I want a gangbanger." Okay, maybe you want it for your protection, but at the end of the day, if you're not doing anything sinister or fucked up, or you're not doing like illegal stuff, or you're not doing stuff that's unsafe to your life, why do you need that?
They want him to have protection because they didn't want to gang want him to get his ass beat.
If I text my nigga, good night, am I gonna wake up with news that he's dead because he decided to get up early in the morning to go, spin the block?
About to spin the block on them once again.
I want a normal guy. And I'm not saying gangsters and mobsters or whoever, or people on the streets are not normal, but I want someone that doesn't have any enemies. I want someone that we can walk around and have to worry about us getting shot at or someone confronting us, trying to fight us.
Okay.
And in some instances, I've even seen people, gangsters and people in the streets and stuff like that who weren't doing anything. And like I said, guilty by association because they were a part of a set or they were a part of a gang or they were connected to someone that has a lot of enemies or whatever. They end up getting caught in the crossfire. Yes, there are some gangsters and some thugs that look fucking good and they're sexy. And it's good to have a little swag to you. It's sexy, a guy, that is, I guess, the whole masculine thing. I love femme boys and masculine boys. I can see why, obviously, I can see why, especially us gay boys, why we want a street dude, we want a gangster. They think it's attractive, and then, some of it is a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But in the grand, scheme of things, it's gonna cost you, I feel. Either you're gonna lose that person or you're gonna lose your life too. Or you're going to be put in an unsafe environment.
Clap if you feel safe. Oh.
It's not cute for one to even be in the streets and to be out here gang banging, and it's not cute to bring children into it.
How dare they bring an innocent child into this world with that sort of background?
Having kids and bringing them up in that world.
What does this do to the mind of the child?
And it's not cute to date people and have them subjected to that world.
Or subjecting my daughter to the scrutiny that she was just born into. She didn't ask for that.
It's just not cute. There's nothing cute about it. And the more you get older, I feel like you should grow out of that. But there's always going to be a certain group of people, I think, till the end of time that is going to be obsessed, or they're going to, think that culture is cute, and they want someone that is involved in the streets and someone that is a gangbanging and stuff like that and has street credibility. Me, I just don't want it.
No, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you.
I want to be with someone that makes an honest living, a good living, a legal, even if you do sell a little bit of drugs, like as long as you mind your business. There's no beef. You don't have any problems with anybody. But even so, I've heard stories of people who sell drugs that didn't have any beefs or problems with anybody, but they ended up getting, attacked or shot over the drugs or whatever the case may be, either it's by the drug addicts or it's by other people they're doing business with. It's just something always ends up happening when you are involved in shit like that. Have I dated in the past guys that were in the streets doing things to make money? Absolutely. Have I talked to a person that was in a gang before or gang affiliated or was, doing stupid, retarded shit? Yes, I have. But the more you get older, the more you want peace in your life. And you want to be safe. You want to be able to, go home and not worry about if someone's going to shoot up your crib, if someone's going to, try to harm you to get to the other person. Like, the more you get older, the more you want a peaceful life. And if there is going to be any trouble or drama in your life, it's because you started it. You know what I'm saying? Not because you were affiliated with that. But anyways, this is the Prince Makai channel. Peace.